What's going on, guys? T-Mart here, and today we got a new trailer for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. It features some campaign gameplay, some multiplayer gameplay, and some Exo Survival gameplay, the new co-op mode for the game. Enjoy the trailer here, we'll talk about it afterwards.
An operation on foreign sovereign soil, it would be an act of war.
We are going in.
On whose authority?
On my authority! Ready to deploy. Enemies advancing. Contact in the alley. Missile strikes inbound.
Eyes open, team. Enemy units approaching your AO. Here they come! Incoming. Enemy drones in the airspace near your position. Enemy targets are down. Load up if you need to. Heavy mech units showing on ISR. Enemies are using cloak capabilities. Enemy boosters inbound. Well done, team. Load up and run it again.
Alright, so there you guys have it. That was the Power Changes Everything trailer, which gave us the first look at the co-op mode for Advanced Warfare. Did it meet you guys' expectations? Did it exceed them? Or did it fall a little bit short? Let me know what you guys think. But let's start off talking about the co-op mode here. So it's going to be called Exo Survival. And although we don't know, all the nitty-gritty details yet, it looks like it's going to be a survival-based game type with you and your squad of 3 other teammates, so 4 people total. And there's waves of enemies that are flocking into the map that you have to take out. And those enemies will evolve in strength and lethality with every round that passes. And there's everything from, soldiers to drones to mech suits. And I'm sure there's a lot more we haven't seen yet. But as the rounds pass, they get more difficult to kill and they kill you more easily. Now, this looks very arcadey. You can see here there's all kinds of like plus 10s going up on screen. You're trying to earn points towards that support drop that I'm assuming brings in, kind of like ammo and weapons and equipment and stuff like that to help you set up and survive the round. So the goal is to earn as many of those as possible and stay alive, obviously. Watch each other's backs. And, and then in between rounds, there's the ability to load up and prepare yourself for the next round. It sounds like something we've definitely seen a lot of before. It sounds very similar to the Safeguard mode in Call of Duty Ghosts, if you guys have played that, as well as the Survival Spec Ops mode from Modern Warfare 3. It's pretty similar, honestly. And judging off the initial reactions from Twitter, many people are a little bit unhappy with this mode. Like, I think a lot of people were expecting some sort of crazy, dino, zombie, alien, mech robot, whatever it is, type of mode, similar to Treyarch Zombies. They kind of, broke new ground with that. Recently, Infinity Ward kind of broke new ground with the Extinction mode, and I think a lot of people were looking for something totally different, and we didn't really quite get that. Yet. There's a yet there. There's a little asterisk. So, for those of you guys that were really looking forward to some sort of crazy new mode for Sledgehammer to cook up, there is still a faint chance. There's a small glimmer in the distance, and that's the fact that last year, Ghost revealed squads as its co-op mode, and then it announced Extinction 1 week before launch. Yes, that's right. They didn't mention anything about Extinction until a week before the game came out. So there's still a possibility that Sledgehammer has an ace up its sleeve. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they did. I feel like they haven't really, gone through everything they've got. They've still got quite a bit of ammunition and details and craziness to throw our way. So honestly, I'm not guaranteeing anything, guys, but I'm just saying it's not over until the fat lady sings. Personally, I think this mode looks pretty fun. I think I definitely will play it. I probably won't play it as much as I played like zombies in the past and stuff like that, but it looks like something a little bit different that you can use to kind of freshen things up when you're done with the campaign and with the multiplayer. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about the co-op reveal here. Exo Survival. Are you guys excited about it or not? Leave comments down below. Now, moving on, we also got a lot more info out of this trailer. There's a lot more to it. So first of all, this campaign is going to be one of the most badass campaigns we've ever seen out of Call of Duty. I'm calling it right now. Just off of everything we've seen so far and the studio's experience with, Dead Space and things like that, I just think they are going to absolutely blow this thing out of the water. Tank firing lines, falling down elevator shafts, flying planes, crazy recon stealth snow missions, ripping people out of mech suits with grappling hooks. Yes, that's right. I think we're in for quite a ride on the single player side of this game this year, and I absolutely can't wait for it. You guys know I'll be doing a Let's Play here on this channel. But also, apart from campaign, we did get to see a bit more of the multiplayer. So one of the main things we saw was character customization, and man oh man, have they absolutely destroyed this. It's way better than it's ever been before. So check this out right here. There's this chick that has like this hologram thing over her eye that's giving her information. She looks kind of like a Dragon Ball Z character or something like that. That's pretty cool. We haven't really seen stuff like that before in Call of Duty, but that's honestly not that cool in the grand scheme of things. Up next, we have Snake Eyes. Yes, that's right. This is like one of the most badass Call of Duty characters you've ever seen, right? Wrong. Finally, check out this thing. We have a couple of different kind of angles on him. This is one of the craziest things I've ever seen in a multiplayer game. This doesn't look like it really belongs in Call of Duty, but I love it. Like, I can't wait to find out what you have to do to get this, crazy, maniacal, blood dripping character camo. I don't know, it looks absolutely insane, and I'm sure this isn't all they're bringing to the table. I'm sure there's all kinds of stuff that we're going to see in the future. So yeah, I think character customization in this game is going to be absolutely out of this world. And then finally, we got to see a tiny preview of some of the new multiplayer maps in the trailer. So there's this one right here that looks like it takes place in some sort of warehouse district. Looks like there's a lot of jumping from building to building, lots of verticality, things like that, shooting through roof windows and stuff. The next one here is a bit more urban. It takes place on what looks like just a normal city street, and it also looks like it's got a moving mounted machine gun kill streak on it that's kind of like a map-based reward, kind of like the field orders in Call of Duty Ghosts. So that looks pretty sick. Next up, this one here looks like a ton of fun. It looks like this is like the run and gun paradise. There's not a lot of place to hide, not a lot of place for you to get away from the enemies. It's going to constantly be people jumping over these short little walls and, jumping around corners and things like that. That one looks very, very crazy. Next up, there's this one as well. It takes place in some sort of industrial power station area. Next up, we have a snow map, and typically snow maps are a bit too large. Like if you look in the past, we had Derail, we had Array, we had Whiteout, we had stuff like that. So hopefully it's not too big in this game. I typically like snow maps. It kind of mixes it up, and it's a different terrain. But if you have to run for 5 miles before you see an enemy, then that's not kind of in my interest. And then finally, the last one we see here, we got a quick look at a map that appears to be in some sort of water treatment facility. We didn't really get to see a lot of these things, but it looks like they've really picked out some pretty unique and interesting locations to put these multiplayer maps on. So yeah, there you guys have it. That's pretty much all we can get from this trailer. Let me know what you guys are thinking. New multiplayer maps, do you like to look at those things? Are you excited for the campaign? But then most importantly, the main part of this trailer was about the new co-op mode. Exo Survival. Are you guys pumped about this? Are you hoping they still have one last trick up their sleeve and a different kind of co-op game mode that they may announce here in a couple of months? What are you guys thinking? Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you all later. Check out my YouTube crews. Seen yet? Peace out.